Hey, hello, welcome to my channel, welcome back. I'm so glad that you're here. I am laughing at myself because I am re-recording this introduction since the first time I recorded it, along with our whole video for today, I had my microphone muted, so there's no sound. It was still a blast, so I'm excited to share it with you. So I am on vacation this week and a little bit of next week, and I am having so much fun just playing games and hanging out with Hadley. And the first day of vacation yesterday was a little bit hectic, a little bit chaotic. I think it's just kind of part of being a mom with a full-time job and a kid and hobbies, lots of hobbies. And so I have been thinking about maybe eventually making a video about like being a mom and a gamer, or being a working mom and a gamer, or being a working mom with hobbies in general. I don't know if that's something that interests you. Let me know in the comments below if you want me to make that video, just kind of talking about like maybe some tips and tricks of like how I've managed, especially during the summertime. Hadley goes to preschool at our school district in the fall, but in the summertime she's home with me 6 days a week. She gets 1 day with her grandma, which is a work day for me. But yeah, so today, one of the things I've been doing a lot is playing Sims. And so on Twitch, I actually streamed doing a inverted CAS challenge, making a sim for our 100 baby challenge, because I can't stop myself. I really want to do it. And I also have found that like having multiple challenges happening in my Sims game and having different saves to kind of pop into has been really helpful in terms of inspiring me to want to play versus sitting on the couch and staring at a show on TV that I don't want to watch anyway. So to help me not watch terrible reality TV, I've been playing a lot of Sims and making my own reality TV that's terrible. So today I wanted to make a random Sim, or even maybe a random family depending on how I decide to do it. As I've been playing Sims on Twitch and streaming, I've been inviting followers to tag their families or their Sims with hashtag #ToTesMaGoat on our Sims gallery, and then putting them into my save games and like going and checking on them and having them be neighbors. And I want to continue doing that kind of thing because as you play multiple generations in a save file, even with MCC Command Center, you still end up where everyone's just kind of related to each other, so having some additional Sims that I can plug into neighborhoods as needed, I think will be really helpful. I just had so much fun today doing an inverted CAS challenge. I thought, that wasn't so bad. So what if she wears blue lipstick? That's very popular. Maybe it's very fashionable. I don't know. I don't know what's actually fashionable. So that should be fine. And today we're going to do a random genetics challenge. I'm going to be voicing over everything because, as I mentioned before, you'll see my little image and you'll see me talking, but you won't be able to hear me. You can see me there, but you cannot hear me. So here I am voicing over, and we are just beginning this, so I'm telling you what a random genetics challenge is in Sims. So basically, you get a male Sim and a female Sim, fully randomize everything about them, and then use the genetics in CAS to make their children and see if they are not insane. We'll see how it goes. So we're gonna go ahead and start 1, 2, 3 with Jackson. 1, 2, 3, pool. And we're gonna go ahead and do his traits. 1, 2, 3. He is a bookworm, dance machine, and is non-committal. So we go ahead and do his likes now, and they're fine. He is basic, but also likes bowling, so that's fun. I also then go into the aspiration, which I really wish I could randomize. It's so annoying that you can't, but that's okay. We make it work. And I end up under love and then end up choosing soulmate, sort of. But it's ironic because he's non-committal. So now we go into his whole actual appearance and we take off all the hair and face hair and hat. And this is me reminding myself, oh right, I should go and do his skin tone first. I forgot the body type will do that soon. And look, it's Shrek. That 3 dice rolls, that's all it took. I saw this when it happened. You can see my face as I am realizing, and it's fine. So we'll go ahead and do head shape. Got our 3 dice rolls, and it looks about the same. I thought that we can go ahead and speed this up since we already know he's green, so we already know we're working with not a lot. So we go to the ears, and of course, they're huge, because it's Shrek. Why wouldn't they be huge? His eyes are fine, nose ends up being okay, mouth ends up being fine, and we go to his jaw, and his chin, and he's got a little bit of a cleft chin, little butt chin there, but that's totally fine. He looks... Actually, if you didn't have the terrible... Oh, right, I forgot he has gold teeth. I had forgotten. That was not something I remembered. We'll give him some facial hair, because why not? And then for his hair... Right, yes. I forgot. We'll go ahead and do his outfits, and they're also terrible. Watching my face while I watch all of this is also upsetting, because I am realizing the whole time, why did I do this? Why did I do this to myself? He is a green Shrek man. And even though his face might not be so terrible if it weren't for the ears and the greenness... Oh right, his ears go through his hoodie. Oh, I had forgotten about that. Moving right along into our nighttime clothes. Kind of hard to mess those up at least. And we do all of our little 1, 2, 3s. I pray for the bunny slippers. I never get them. And we move on to the party. And, I mean, it's a choice. I threatened to leave him with those socks on, but I decided to take them off. And I tried to hold my giggles at his Speedo, but at least his bathing suit matches his hair. I'm just watching my face during all of this, and even at the faster speed, I'm clearly not super excited about Jackson as we randomize all of these things. It was super fun in the process of it, but now, as I watch it, I realize that it's very disappointing when you create a sim who just looks utterly ridiculous. But at least he is dressed, and we are ready to go. Let's make our girl. So we're randomizing her name, Judy Montoya, and we go ahead and go in a completely different order. I think we do her trait. She's a green fiend, self-assured, and art lover, and she hates storybook decor, and I can't remember what activity she liked, but it wasn't something that super stood out. We forgot to do her aspiration. We'll do that later. Right now we're going to go ahead and get all the hair and everything off, and we're going to do her skin tone. And she actually has a normal human skin tone. That's great. But it also made me realize I forgot to do the body type for Jackson. And it can't get worse, except for it does, because now he's a triangle Shrek. And I just don't know what to do about this. I don't know how to deal with it. So we're just going to go and focus on Judy and just pray for the best. So we give her her body type, and she's a big girl, and she's beautiful, and that's great. And so we're ready to go. Let's go ahead and start randomizing everything that we need to randomize. So we'll start with her head shape, 1, 2, 3s, all the way around, doing her eyebrows, 1, 2, 3, cheekbones, ears. She has the big ears, just like Shrek Jackson. That's okay. Who knows? I was saying in this moment, well, maybe her hair will end up covering it. Maybe, you never know. So that was my prayer. And you know what? Without, that was those hands right there. But without the ears, she's actually a very pretty sim. So look at that. What do you know? 1, 2, 3 actually did a good thing this time. We have the beautiful random hair. She's a queen. We're ready to go. Let's go ahead and get her dressed. But first, let's do her makeup, because I learned how to randomize that, and it was a mistake. I'm sad that I did that, but it's okay, because we're just going to keep on going, and she's going to wear some camo for her every day, and it's going to be fantastic, with sandals, originally with socks, but I couldn't abide. So we go ahead and we go through and we randomize all of her outfits, and while I'm doing this, I keep saying, you know, I do this all the time. That's how I make my Sims generally, because I'm not a big CAS person, so I usually will actually just randomize them until they look decent. but I guess I don't normally hold to the 1, 2, 3, and if I get to that 3 and it's terrible, I'll click it one more time, or I'll click undo and go back to the second randomization, and now I realize how important that ability is. I'm obsessed with that sweater dress, and I'm going to put it on all of my clothes for all of my Sims. I don't know how I didn't have it before. So we're almost through with Judy. We are doing her summer and her swimwear, and now we're doing her hot weather, and she is going to a fancy party for hot weather. She even has heels on. And for cold weather, I do end up taking her gloves off, but that's actually a pretty cute cold weather outfit, except for it changes, and it's still cute. It's still, oh right, I forgot that there were leggings. Alright, now I'm trying to do her aspiration, which takes me literally forever. I click out of my game in the process. I really, really would love to be able to randomize that in a way that makes sense. I needed to get like a dice roller or something. I think that will probably be the best solution to that problem, but I didn't have one today. So we just did what we had to do. But now we get to make the children. So I decided to make a boy first. And so look at this cute little toddler. This is the moment where I lost hope. This is the moment where I worried. And then, look at this beautiful baby boy. Look at my reaction to this beautiful baby boy. I cannot believe it. Let's go ahead and make him a sister. Can we get lucky twice? And I literally cannot believe how cute she is. Now let's actually see what they look like when they're grown up. We'll randomize the little boy's name, Bradley. That's great. And wow! My reaction is so hilarious to me. Just that total shock. He's a beefcake, and he's actually kind of beautiful, but I'm curious about the beard. Oh, yeah, I forgot. He has that little bit of a dimple chin like his dad. Yeah, there's the dimple chin that's covered by the strange facial hair. He does look better with the beard, but he is definitely not what I expected from his two parents, so I'm pretty happy about that. And we'll go ahead and make him a toddler again, just because I don't know what I'm going to do with that family yet. And so for our little girl, it's time to age her up now as well. And I'm hopeful, but her hair is dark, and neither of her parents' hair are dark, so I wonder... Oh, she's got pink hair, Dad's hair, but she's actually very cute. I am a fan, and her name is Amy from randomizing it at some point here. And then I spent a bunch of time trying to fix their relationships, because every time I aged them up and aged them back down, it messed them all up. And so that actually puts them all together and makes our whole family. And even though Dad is green, I still might put the whole family in my game if the time comes for it, just to see what would happen. But I'm pretty excited about the Montoya Pool family. The Montoya Pool family. Really not what I was expecting. Like I said before, I really have done quite a few random genetics in The Sims. That's how I make my Sims. I've never ended up with a green Sim, but I also never force myself to. And so the Montoya Pools will be in one of my games at some point. I'm curious which game it might be, because I do think that if they end up in my 100 Baby Challenge and say Bradley grows up and ends up being a donor, I'm curious if that green will hold, or if it will skip a generation, or if it will just be gone. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see, I guess. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe, or do all of those YouTube-y things. I am on Twitch pretty regularly if you want to come and join and pop in and hang out while we stream. If none of those things sound good, that's great too. I just hope you have a wonderful day, and we'll see you next time. Bye!